Hello, my name is Tasha Anderson, and I did a literature review on Great by Choice, Uncertainty, Chaos, and Luck, Why Some Thrive Despite It All, by authors Jim Collins and Morton Hansen. Jim Collins and Morton Hansen has done extensive research and collected data on how certain businesses seem to strive and survive during our fast-paced changing world. I want to give you some information about both the authors just to give you a little background on each of them and their expertise. Jim Collins, he holds a bachelor's degree in mathematical science as well as an MBA, and he also has an honorary doctorate degree from the University of Colorado and the Peter F. Drucker Graduate School of Management at Claremont Graduate University. Mr. Morton Hansen, he is a management professor at the University of California, Berkeley. He also holds a PhD from the Graduate School of Business at Stanford, and he's the founder of the Center for Corporate Transformation. These authors have a great knowledge, expertise on leadership. Their background speaks for itself. So, the reason why these authors wrote this book is because they wanted to educate new or struggling companies the key components to maintain and have a surviving and thriving business. This book also points out the importance of the role of leadership and how the leader will determine the success of the organization. According to Collins and Hansen, they stated that the best leaders were not more risk-taking, more visionary, or more creative. They were more disciplined, more empirical, and more paranoid. When these authors talk about being more disciplined, they're talking about consistency. They stated that you need to be consistent in action, consistent in your values, consistent in your long-term goals, consistent in your performance standards, and consistent in your methods. With being empirical, they're stating that, the leader has to be relying more on observation, relying on their experience, and engaging with direct evidence. And that sounds exactly what nurses do when we do evidence-based practice. For being paranoid, they said that they're not simply stating that leaders should walk around being scared or afraid to make decisions or be suspicious of their coworkers, but leaders should always assume that conditions can and often do unexpectedly change, become violent, and move fast. So they're just saying that leaders need to be hypersensitive to change conditions. This book is intended for entrepreneurs and business leaders and people who are starting new businesses. This book has a lot of strengths. It gives a lot of vast details, and it talks about how certain leaders led and brought their companies to great leaps and bounds by using those values, being more disciplined, being more empirical, and being more paranoid. The only weakness I have about this book is I'm not quite sure if this book is intended for the healthcare organization. I think they should do more research on healthcare organizations as well as other organizations. And the authors did not talk specifically about leadership skills and how to handle crisis. The best thing about this book is a quote that the authors wrote, and it sums the book up by saying this: "The luck of finding the right mentor, partner, teammate, leader, and friend is one of the most important types of luck. The best way to find a current of good luck is to swim with great people and to build deep and enduring relationships with people for whom you'd risk your life for and who risk their lives for you. Thank you so much for enjoying my presentation. I hope you have a great day.